Yo, what's going on, guys? Egal Talks Football. We're back again with another show. Today, what we're going to be talking about is Arsenal player ratings for the season. We're going to do the entire ratings of every single Arsenal player. We're going to break down everything that's going on with Declan Rice and him snubbing Bayern Munich. Arsenal also linked to Romeo Lavia. Xavi Simon from the Dutch league right now playing for PSV. And of course, Ilkay Gundogan. He's decided where he's going to go, but it's not Arsenal. we got a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. Fabrizio, Romano, take it away.
Here we go.
Yes, people. What's going on? It's Egal Talks Football. We're back again with another video. I'm going to bring in Bilal. I'm going to bring in Dawood. Debut on the show, Bilal. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let me know a little bit about yourself and of course your content, and you're a content creator also. So let them know where your channel and where they can find you.
Yeah, man. I'm an Arsenal fan from England, as you can maybe tell. Got the new kit on as well. But yeah, if you want to find me my content, you can find me on my own personal channel. It's just Bilal Ardale. Should be in the description below. Even just type in the name, you should be able to find it. Find me on Twitter. And also, if you want to find me elsewhere, come on Football Carnage as well. So me, Grids Khan, etc. A lot of good content on there. Not just Liverpool content or Arsenal, European football, etc. So yeah, come on those platforms and you're able to catch us there.
There you go. You guys both got the new kit on. I haven't got mine yet. I paid for it, but it's in the mail. What do you with the Champions League badge too? You don't think I don't see that? Come on. Come on. Yo, big up everyone who's watching. Dawood, man, how you feeling, man? How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I just got this yesterday. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Is it lagging?
No, it's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I got this not yesterday, the day before. When it came in the mail, it looked so good. The quality is amazing. Finally back in the Champions League. I had to get that Champions League badge. I've got no I don't have a name or number at the back because I'm not sure who we're gonna get yet. So until we get a superstar, that's when I'm gonna put the name and the number on the back.
I was tempted to get Declan Rice before he even signed.
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Whether we cannot secure major signings, so you'll be taking a massive L if you actually got Declan Rice.
I'm tempted to go put Declan Rice on the back.
No, don't do it. We've been down that road before.
Don't order it with Declan Rice on it. Just order it, and if you want to put a name on it, you can put it on later. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. People, make sure you do smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We currently got 12 likes, and there's a poll question. If you guys don't already know, it is, have you dropped a like on the video yet or not? Let me know what you guys are saying. And yeah, I guess we got to start with the transfers, boys, because if you haven't seen, everything's going crazy today about Xavi Simon. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm excited by that potential target or signing or whatever you want to call him. I really do think Xavi Simon is a very good player, and he's an exciting signing if we did potentially get that off. Now, some of these links that we're linked to today, like Gundogan, that is a link saying that we're no longer going to be getting him. The Declan Rice stuff, and then we'll save the player rating stuff for the second half of the show. So first, let's get into Xavi Simon. I don't know if you know him, but he is the top goal scorer in the Eredivisie. He's a former Barcelona Academy player, former PSG Academy player, and I honestly do believe they messed up sending him back to Holland and letting him do what he's doing at PSV right now, because he is ripping it up. He's got 19 goals this season in the league, being the top goal scorer, and reportedly, Arsenal are the most likely destination for him at this moment in time. Now, I don't know how much we can trust the sources that are coming out, but when we see stuff like Xavi Simon, I get excited. I get a little excited when I see those links from Xavi about Xavi Simon. And I'm just going to show you guys the article right here. It's a Dutch article. The translation is that Arsenal are thinking of Xavi Simon, and PSV player has impressed this last season. And how couldn't he have? But yeah, what do you guys think about that signing potentially? And I'm just going to show you who we're talking about in the case that you guys don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah, so, Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons, that'd be a interesting signing for us. Obviously, PSG are just a funny club. Like they've had him on their book. They had the likes of Musa Diaby and Kunku. All of these players that now big clubs want, PSG somehow have just fumbled them. They've got a buyback clause in him, but from what it sounds like, he doesn't want to go back, so they can't really activate it. His agent is Darren Dean, son of David Dean, so that's always going to be a positive for us. And also, we saw what he did to us in the Europa League. I remember that game, PSV away. The way he cooked us was different, right? He was class in that game. And there's a few players who've had those kind of games against us. Even one game, remember last year we beat Leicester 2-0 away? Was it? Yeah, 2-0 away. But Tielemans' second half was playing really, really good. But obviously now Tielemans' stocks are low. You watch him play, I don't think any of us would want Tielemans. But Xavi Simons, man, the potential of this kid, I think we should get him in.
What you saying?
Yeah, that would be a quality signing. I watched the game against us, but I think with him, if we bought him, I think we'd have to send him out on loan because right now we need players that start ahead of the players that we have right now. He's doing it in the Eredivisie for PSV, but the Premier League is a massive jump, especially at his age. I don't think he's ready yet, and I don't want us to put that much pressure on him where he comes in and takes that Granit Xhaka position where he needs to be playing and stepping up. And now we're at a level where we're challenged for the Champions League, going to be challenged for the Premier League. And I'd buy him, even for squad depth, and he knows that he's not going to be playing week in, week out. Yeah. But for me, I'd buy him and I'd probably send him back on loan to PSV for at least one more season.
I'm just going to tell you this. Xavi Simons is not a guy who we're buying to be loaned back out. He is well and truly will be in the mix. He will be starting ahead of ESR in my book.
No, I don't think so.
Easily. This is a guy.
Egal.
I consider him one of the top talents in world football right now that are young. Like he's one of the best top talents in world football. The guy 19 goals, 8 assists. I know it's the Arab Divisie and we're going to look down on it, but look at what he did 100%. Against us in the Europa League.
But Egal, look at the numbers that Emile Smith-Rowe was getting before his injury.
He never came close to what he's doing.
No, but getting 10 goals. I think he got 10 league goals last season in the Premier League. 10 league goals from midfielder. That is great numbers. So Smith-Rowe back to full fitness. Smith-Rowe that's in form. Smith-Rowe will have a full pre-season. That's a Smith-Rowe we're sleeping on. Because, some Arsenal fans, they've got recency bias. Because I've heard rumours of us saying we need to sell Smith-Rowe. It's not good enough. That is crazy. Smith-Rowe, fully fit Smith-Rowe, he's going to be cooking next season. Xavi Simons, we might like him, but from PSV to the Eredivisie, going to the Premier League, facing against teams like Man City, Liverpool, Man United next season, Chelsea. No, I don't.
Bro, I think Xavi Simons is that guy. I think he's that guy. I think if he comes into Arsenal, he's our Bernardo Silva.
Oh, yeah, he can even play on the wing. He can even play on the wing if we needed him to really play right wing, left wing. As a 10, like we'll be getting a player and the price as well. They said around Cody Gakpo.
20 mil.
Like I think not 20 mil. I think it'll be probably 35, 40 million, most likely around that price. But even at that price, it's a bargain, for the quality of the player, the positions he can play. I hear the Smith-Rowe stuff. I love Smith-Rowe as well. I think we all do, but Smith-Rowe has never played in, midfield. Like for us, any time he's played in midfield, he's shown he can't really do it. And maybe he can. Maybe this preseason he's going to develop physically. He's going to be able to be combative in the midfield. But Smith-Rowe's all of his best footballs come from that left wing position. And so far, obviously we signed Trossard. We've got Martinelli there. It's going to be hard for Smith-Rowe unless we change the system and find a way to get him in for him to just keep on getting regular minutes. But yeah, Xavi Simons for me, I think it's a player at that price. Can't really turn down because also you look at Fabio Vieira, that's another player, right? I'm not sure if he's going to take the leap and break into the first 11 anytime soon. So we might as well even get a Xavi Simons, even that Arda Güler kid at Fenerbahce. If we could get him in, I'm not saying to play him. That's a player that probably go on loan for maybe a year or two. Yeah. But just bringing in these players to keep that technical ability and the level of the team high, I think that's good. It'll future-proof us as well.
110%. People in the comment section, let me know. Is it a yes or no to Xavi Simons? So Dawood, you're saying a no. I'm saying
no.
Yes.
No, I'll take him, but not too really exciting.
If you're saying you're going to send him on loan, that's a no for me.
Okay.
If you don't think he's going to be good enough
with for 35 to 40 million, for me, we could use that money because we need to start buying established players now. We need to start buying players
Bro, this guy
that
is
are
potential.
not world class, but close to world class. Xavi Simons, we don't know how he's going to do in the Premier League. We're just hoping that he might do something because he's been doing it at Eredivisie. We might hope that he might do something because there was hype over Lokonga when he was at Anderlecht, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. And Vincent Kompany, there's that famous video of Vincent Kompany saying, this guy's a new Yaya Toure. This guy is this guy is that. And there was so much hype. Comes into the Premier League. I'm not saying the next Lokonga, but he comes to the Premier League, does nothing, and then goes out to Crystal Palace. So I need us to start signing established players from now on. Xavi Simons, he might be great for the future, but for now, compete with Man City for 40 million or 35 million, I wouldn't take him for that much.
Wow. People, let me know what you guys think, because at this moment in time, the rumor is Arsenal are seriously interested in the player and are considering him as an option, but it doesn't say anything that the deal is done or anything like that at this moment in time. Egal, have you seen, look at the tweets about Caicedo to Arsenal. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I respect anyone who tweets out stuff and puts their neck on the line for transfers, but nothing concrete has actually come out about Caicedo that is legitimate. We have to wait for real sources, and I'm not going to go off secondary, third, or even fifth choice options, because I did see the tweet and I messaged the person, but nah, it's not reliable. We can't be taking 15th choice target, 15 choice.
But even when the reliable journalists come out with saying, "Oh, we're close signing this player," I'm not believing anything until we see the player wearing the Arsenal shirt, because David Onstein, that famous one with the Mudryk, comes with a tweet saying Arsenal agreed to Mudryk. A couple hours later, Fabrizio comes out saying, no, Chelsea have now agreed the terms and now they're going to sign him. So forget tier one, forget the major sources until I see him, because I've been scared too much, Egal. I've been scared too much. Until I see that player wearing the red and white shirt and he's on the Arsenal website, then I'll believe it. Until then, I'm not believing anything.
Let me tell you this. So this is what she's probably talking about. This doesn't mean he's going to sign. If you actually read the tweet, it says everything is done but agreement of the transfer fee. So nothing.
That's a major factor.
That's the biggest bit.
Yeah, that's the biggest bit.
So nothing.
Personal terms are nothing. Yeah,
personal terms get done anyway. Personal terms now always get done first.
And then Fabrizio Romano tweeted this just a minute ago, saying Chelsea remain absolutely in the race for Caicedo. I honestly do think Chelsea is going to be the landing spot for Caicedo.
Chelsea 100% bringing in a midfielder.
They will try a lot to sign him. Fabrizio,
but you have to see it. You have to see it. If he does go to Chelsea, you see what kind of ambition he has. Because if he goes to Chelsea with no Champions League football, and you don't know how Chelsea look at if any player now wants to go to Chelsea and how much of a mess it is right now, I don't see them having that much ambition. Because Caicedo now, if he joins Arsenal, it's a stable club. They've got a stable system where you know how you're going to play, you know the playing style. And if he ends up going to Chelsea, I'm not going to be too devastated, because, well, look what's happened to Mudryk. Look what's happened to so many Chelsea players. So if he wants to go to Chelsea, let him go to Chelsea.
I think he just wants to move.
I don't disagree there. I just think
he's leaving.
Chelsea. I don't really have any inside information on that. I'd rather keep Xhaka than sign Xavi. Understand that if we sign Xavi, he's more of a forward for me than he is a midfielder at this point. We will still sign two midfielders if we sign Xavi. That's just me. I don't know about
That's the key point. That's the key point. Like, if we sign Xavi Simons, we still have to bring in two proper midfielders anyway. It's not that we sign Rice and Simons and that's it. I don't think anyone's going to be happy with that. We need to sign Rice plus let's say a Caicedo and then a Simons, and then everyone's going to be calm with the situation. But yeah, on Xhaka, we haven't got a choice. He wants to go to Germany. So
Xhaka, we don't even know if he's going to 100% be gone early in the window or late in the window, but we do know he's going. And one thing we also know is İlkay Gündoğan has been linked as the replacement for Xhaka. I always thought that was far-fetched. I never once believed that it was 100% going to happen. I was always making jokes about when are we going to see him in an Arsenal kit. But we're going to probably see him in a Barcelona kit, boys. Reported here, Barcelona are considering İlkay Gündoğan signing done. Terms are agreed. and reached. So that's pretty much done and dusted. He's going to be going to Barcelona. Man City only offered him a 1 year. Barcelona offered him a 2-year contract, and everything is particularly completed. What I don't get is, how is everything done and dusted if Barcelona themselves don't know if they can even register their own players, let alone sign new ones? It makes no sense to me sometimes.
They want Messi as well. Barcelona is just like a movie. I don't know where they're getting this this money from. But if Gundogan is going to leave Man City, it does make sense for him to go to Barcelona. You know, new challenge, new country, probably get a decent contract there as well. So, yeah, Barcelona are definitely the favourites, but it's always been down to the money. If they have the money, of course, you know, they'll sign him. But yeah, he's a good player, and I would have loved to have him at Arsenal. I think he's going to be a future manager, just like Mikel Arteta, Vincent Kompany, etc. So it would have been nice to have someone who's got that leadership in the squad as well. And he's just an unbelievable footballer. But listen, it's not meant to be, and I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. Unless everything dies down with the only way it could happen if Barcelona is not an option anymore, and Man City don't offer him like a 2-year contract minimum, and we offer like 3 years, then he might say, "Okay, I'll go to Arsenal." But yeah, we're not the favourites for that one.
No, I agree there. We're definitely not the favorites in that one. And before we move on, Daud, did you have anything on Gundogan or?
Yeah, I would have loved him at Arsenal. He's one of them players where he's established, he's ready, he doesn't need nothing, he doesn't need any time to settle in. And I would have 100% taken him. But if he's going to Barcelona, that most likely means that Man City are bringing another midfielder in. So I'm a bit worried about that. I'm worried about what kind of midfielder they're trying to bring in. And Barcelona have always done every single year. It's like everyone says they've got no money. They end up signing. Or someone put in the comments 33. It doesn't matter how old he is. Players like Gundogan, they can be 33, 34, 35. They don't need pace. They're so clever. They don't need pace. Look at Luka Modric. Where is he? 34, 35 years old. Toni Kroos, similar age. You guys don't need pace. If your ball knowledge is so good and you know where you're going, the position you're supposed to take, it's like you can play until it's 37, 30 years old. And I'm not devastated, but I'm a bit disappointed that it's not coming. But I'd rather him go to Barcelona than go to another Premier League rival.
Yeah, Caicedo is going to Chelsea. It's heating up, my guy. It's definitely heating up. 33. People, hit that like button. He's 33 soon. Wow, I didn't realize he's that old. People do hit that. I
actually thought he's 31 years old.
Are in contact close with Caicedo, and of course, we just seen the tweet, James. They're talking about the Chelsea stuff again. I'm not gonna lie to you. Caicedo ends up at Chelsea. People are gonna try to corner us, but the reality is we've known for a long time that Caicedo is not the priority. It's Declan Rice. If we lose Declan Rice, that's where I'm gonna be like, you know what? We deserve jokes. If you want to make jokes about that, make jokes about that. But I'm confident enough that I was close to putting Declan Rice on the back of my kit. That's how serious I was.
I think Declan Rice will get done. I don't think there's much to worry about that one. Even the Bayern links, there's nothing to worry about. I think Declan Rice will happen, but Caicedo, I don't know, man. I don't think we can let him go to Chelsea, man. Him and Rice together.
I have an alternative. I have an alternative to Caicedo. And he's in the title of the video and he's in the thumbnail. Romeo Lavia, 40 million pounds, guys. Half the price of Caicedo, less experience because he's played only one season. Caicedo's played 2 seasons with Brighton, if I'm not mistaken. Lavia, they're saying reportedly, Arsenal Informer talking about signing out a possible deal for the midfielder. According to reports, Arsenal have shown interest in the Belgian midfielder from Southampton, despite he might cost around 40 million. Man City have a 40 million buyback clause for the Belgian, but if we offer maybe around 50 million, we can get him. I don't know about you guys, but I think he's quality, and what he did against us in that Southampton game, the 3-3 game, was an eye-opener to me, how good he actually is, and he bossed us that game. Let's be honest. Like, he was everywhere in that game. And it was just a thing where it's like, if he's this good at the age of 19, how good could he be in a team where we hold on to possession, where he will be able to actually get the best out of himself?
Sorry.
No, go on.
No, I was going to say, Latvia is one of them ones. He's had a full season in the Premier League. I saw him against, I think it was against Man City when they lost against Man City at their stadium. And the first 40 minutes, this guy's a baller. This guy's got a bright future. And if there's rumours that he's supposed to go to Liverpool at the beginning, and then now I'm not sure where he's favourite to go to, but I would 100% I'll take him over Xavi Simons, because he's one of those guys who can play, and obviously Xavi Simons can play, but he's more Premier League proven because he's played the whole season in the Premier League, and for the price, and now Sounds are relegated, they'll probably ask for a lesser price than what they would have asked for if they stayed in the Premier League.
Bilal, what are you saying?
Yeah, no, Lavia is a good player. The only concern for me is that we'd have to sign him this summer if we really wanted him, because next season Man City's going to have the buyback clause on him. Also, his age is another factor for me. And if we're keeping, as I'm assuming, we're going to keep Partey and Jorginho, right? Mm-hmm. He's even going to play that many minutes at Arsenal. He is like a baby Partey. The way he plays, like I can see him developing in that role. But you know, one player that if we don't sign Caicedo, I hope we get linked to is Tyler Adams of Leeds. I don't know if people rate him or not, but I think that might be a
Tyler Adams.
Yeah, because he could do the right back inverted. He could do the DM. He could fill in many. I think he's such a good player. And we linked to him like a couple of years ago as well before he went to Leeds. If we could get him in, I wouldn't complain. But Caicedo, man, that's the main guy with Rice. But if we don't get Caicedo, then listen, the scouting team has to have a plan.
Okay, so I tweeted about this yesterday where I was talking about Rice and Lavia as potential, and one of my boys responded with Gunto and Tyler Adams, the two Leeds guys. This personally, I think we could do way better than those. Like we could do way better than those. Those are not level raisers. Those are not players that are going to come into this team and like Champions League experience is going to take us to the next level, or experience in the Premier League where we're going to be like, you know what, we've seen what they're going to do, easy implementation to the squad. I think we bring in Gunto, we might look at him and be like, you know what, he's not producing enough. Or we have Reece Nelson outperforming him. He's a signing where it's a lot. It's going to be a decent amount of money, and probably gonna have to take a while for him to get to that. I don't think he's good enough to be Saka's backup at this moment in time. I don't know about you guys, but scoring 3 goals at Leeds is not enough for me to be like, I need to sign you. Where if you were talking about Xavi Simons scoring 19 goals in Eredivisie is not enough, what is 3 goals in the Premier League, bro?
Nonto is good, but yeah, for me, we need a striker, man. If we're going to buy anything up front, get me a proper number 9. That's what we're screaming for. We've got so many players who can play out wide, you know, behind the striker. I think if we can get a proper number 9 as an attacker, then cool. But yeah, I think Caicedo, to be honest, in that position that we're talking about, like DM, number 6, or even inverted right back at times, I think Caicedo is like the only level raiser I can think of. I don't see a clear replacement on that level. The only guy I could think of, as I said, was Tyler Adams.
One second. Yeah. We need to stay on this Tyler Adams Gunto thing, because I want to know, does everyone agree with me, or are you guys against me here? I don't think these two are good enough to come in and make a difference for us next season.
Oh, fast. Gunto, I like him. Quality. Was he 19 years old? And
yeah, something like that.
What are they saying? 25 million for him? Or
you don't like Xavi Simons, but you like Gunto.
No, but Gunto's an out-and-out winger. Xavi Simons is more of a midfielder, and the price is different. I would rather
play Xavi Simons on the wing every day of the week.
I like Xavi Simons. I never said I liked him. I'll take him. But for £40 million, that's a lot. You know that? For 40 million.
For Xavi Simons or for Gunto?
For Xavi Simons. Gunto's not going to go for 40. Gunto's will probably go for like 25 million.
Bro, I know that I have a potential generation top talent where Gunto, let's be honest, he's relatively unknown. Went to Leeds, he's done decent. I'm not saying he's gonna. I'm not seeing Xavi Simons in a team like Man City and Arsenal doing a business.
Okay, Gunto. The reason why, I look at it now. He's a left winger. That's probably one of the reasons why I wouldn't take him. We need a right winger for backup to bukayo Saka. I'm not sure he can play on the right wing. We've got too many left wingers now. We've got Trossard that can play on the left wing. We've got obviously Martinelli plays on the left wing. If Gunto comes in, plays on the left wing. Emile Smith-Rowe can play on the left wing. He did it last season. Reece Nelson can play on the left wing. We haven't got enough players that are out on that right wing. It's just only bukayo Saka. So someone put in the comments, he said, get Moussa Diaby. So Diaby, I don't know how much they're asking for, 60 million, 65 million. So if you're saying get Xavi Simons for 40 million or Diaby for 60 million, I'd rather go for Diaby for 60 million.
Right, what about Tyler Adams? Do you think he's worth it? I don't.
No. I wouldn't bring him to Arsenal. He's a good player. But it's not Arsenal level. I'd probably say Tottenham level. Yeah. But no, I wouldn't bring him to Arsenal.
He's a gooner as well, man. Don't send him to Tottenham, man.
Yeah. You know what? Poor guy. If we sent him to Tottenham, he'll never forgive us. But hopefully he can get a move to like.
There's a lot of Arsenal fans that used to play for Tottenham. Darren Bent, he's an Arsenal fan.
He can go to Aston Villa.
I know, but it's like there's a lot of Arsenal fans that play for Tottenham, so it's like they can be the mole for us. They can play for Tottenham, tell us the secrets, and give it to Mikel Arteta.
I don't want to know their secrets. I don't want to know their secrets. Oh, imagine knowing their secrets would be poisoned.
Yeah, that's true.
What's going on with let's talk about Declan Rice for a second. If you guys don't know, Fabrizio Romano tweeted out that Arsenal are going to make a bid immediately after the Conference League final, and so did Samuel McBell. There's been numerous reports coming out that Arsenal are going to make a bid for Declan Rice immediately after the transfer window is over, and that he's officially snubbed Bayern Munich. Now, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So Declan Rice has snubbed Bayern Munich, a report coming out from Samuel McBell, and he's also saying that Arsenal are leading the race. We've led races before and lost. Then you have Declan Rice. We'll submit a bid for him, and it'll be more clear after the thing. And I honestly do believe, where's the other report about Declan Rice the other day? That Bayern Munich was willing to pay up to 85 million pounds. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every single report that I hear, it confirms more and more that nobody knows what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
and that all these reports at this moment in time all contradict each other at times. To me, he's not going to do nothing until the season's done. His season's still not over. Once he's officially has the season over, we can expect them to actually start making moves. And I'm not going to get too worked up about any rumors that I hear about Man United, about Bayern, until I actually start seeing bids. Because we know what happened with Mikel Modric. We had a bid submitted of 90 plus million and we still didn't get the player. Once I start seeing bids go in, I'll start believing. Right now, I believe he's going to be an Arsenal player. I believe he will eventually be moving to another Premier League team. But if Manchester United come in with a lot of money, then I'll start considering saying, you know what, it might not happen. But right now, everything looks good.
Listen, I think this deal is going to happen. Declan Rice to Arsenal will happen. I think he's the one pushing this more than anyone. It's been talked about since January, the top target. And Arsenal this time, even with the Mudryk deal, Arsenal could have put the money down. But Arteta, Edu, etc., just said, you know what, forget about it. It's not worth matching whatever Chelsea are doing on that one. But with Declan Rice, I don't think the club's going to let Man United or Chelsea or even Man City even come and try and outbid them on this one. You know, I think this deal is pretty much as near to as done as you can get. And when you talk about Declan Rice and what he brings to our team, he's going to be an absolute level raiser. You know, I think he's one of those players that could be a future captain of the team. I know Odegaard's the captain right now and they're similar ages, but that's how good he's going to be for us. So I don't think there's much to worry about. I think by next week, all of this will get sorted out very quickly. And Declan Rice will be the first big signing for us this summer. Just like the way Jesus signed for us last summer, it's going to be the same thing with Declan Rice.
Facts. What are you saying, Dawood?
Declan Rice, I'm so surprised. There's a lot of Arsenal fans that don't want Declan Rice. I've been speaking to a lot of Arsenal fans that say this guy's overrated. He's not worth 90 million. He's not a proper defensive midfielder. There's so many questions about him, and I'm saying, if Arteta wants him and Arteta's targeted him and Edu wants him, we can't question Edu and Arteta anymore because there's so many signings they've done for the past 3 transfer windows who have basically all worked out. So Declan Rice for the fee, that's the going rate now. We have to pay for it because us Arsenal fans, we don't want to pay that. But if Man United go and pay 85, 90 million for Declan Rice, Arsenal fans will start complaining saying, oh, we don't go for top targets anymore. So it's like a lose-lose situation. If West Ham wants 85, 90 million, I think this is going to get done quick. I think they'll get what they want. I think they want a bidding war, but I don't think many teams. I don't think Bayern Munich will match that 90 million. Man City don't need him. Chelsea, if they go for Caicedo or Ugarte, I don't think they'll be going for Declan Rice. So I think we're the front runners, and I think after the conference final, I'll give it a week after that. I think he'll be an Arsenal player.
Yeah. The only club before that was I thought maybe could have been a threat, honestly, was Chelsea, just because of his links to the club. But even Chelsea, reliable sources have come out and said like the meetings between Rice's family and Chelsea are just like dead. You know, like they don't get along pretty much anymore. And even see now with the Mount rumors, him leaving, you know,
he's out
Chelsea. So you can see what's going on. Chelsea is not even the place anymore for someone like Rice to go back to. So I think, the only threat really, it's not Bayern. It's going to be like a Man City if they come in. A Man City or a Real Madrid. I think these are like the two teams I think off the top of my head. Maybe they could somehow do something last minute. But apart from them, don't think...
If Real Madrid signed Jude Bellingham, there's no way they're signing.
Yeah, exactly. So Bellingham's pretty much done to Real Madrid, so that's not going to happen. And it said Man City now, they're going for Kovacic. And Gundogan, even if he leaves, I think it depends on Bernardo. But I don't think they would be going for a Rice if Bernardo left. It doesn't really make sense. So, listen, I think with the front runners, and it's just a waiting game. It's just about patience. That's why you keep seeing these reports from Germany, from all sorts, because all of these journalists, they know there's nothing happening until next week. So they're just getting the stories out there. Even Fabrizio, that's the one guy, to be honest, I do rate him, because you just keep saying the same thing after Conference League final. There will be a bid. Like, he's just keeping it consistent. But all of these other guys who are trying to come with new stories every day, they don't know what they're on about.
Do you think Fabrizio is getting paid by Chelsea? He's on Chelsea payroll.
Nah, he just knows people, man. He just knows people. Like even Edu, I'm pretty sure him and Edu are close. Like he just knows people in the industry, man. He's that main guy. Any transfer you want to pump. He's been
pushing a lot of Chelsea propaganda the past couple of days.
I'm sure he's close with... Imagine the way Todd Bowley and these guys use social media. Do you not think they'll be giving Fabrizio crazy information to keep him happy and to keep... So obviously Chelsea are using Fabrizio, but it's a game, innit? It's a game.
You think Chelsea are using Fabrizio? I never thought about it that way.
Not using him as in like in a bad way, but like using his platform. He's got how many followers? Like he tweets
12 million.
He goes everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah, he's got a population of countries following him.
I do think we're gonna get Declan Rice, but let's just go through some of the comments to see what they gotta say. Kane want to go to Arsenal. He'll never come.
Kane won't go to Arsenal. Yeah,
that's not. Let's be honest. That will never happen. Diaby, we already spoke about that. Tielemans, I don't want Tielemans anymore.
Thank God we didn't get him last summer.
Yeah, he had
I'm so happy we didn't get him last summer.
He's a good player, but when you watch him run, even though I was watching the last Leicester games, I'm like, my God, if we had this guy in the midfield, it would be cool.
No fight. Brown envelopes, all the ITKs. These guys are definitely Minerals FC. They're on that. Minerals FC in the building. Declan Rice, Maguire, no way. Don't even compare.
Declan Maguire. Disrespect.
Gnabry. This was an interesting point. Gnabry and Sane. We've been linked to them so many times. We're linked to them again. Have you guys seen it?
If we get Gnabry, like
all three of them are being sold. Gnabry, Mane, and Sane.
I knew Mane would leave because he's unhappy at Bayern Munich, but they're not selling all three. No chance.
Apparently, all three of them are on the market. Doesn't mean
on the market. Yeah. And Gnabry just signed a new contract. I think
so did Leroy Sané.
Yeah, so it would have to be a big price tag. Gnabry, he loves Arsenal. If he came to Arsenal,
Gnabry lost his pace.
You think so?
Yeah, he lost his pace. That's why he plays more he plays more closer to the striker now. He doesn't drop.
Sané, I wouldn't take Sané because I watched him against Man City.
Attitude problems. Mane attitude problems.
Yeah, that's
Mane hasn't got attitude problems, man. The German media just making stories.
Yeah, they're against him, Egal. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, that's our brother, man.
Don't be listening to propaganda, Egal.
Don't listen to the propaganda. I bought into it. You're saying.
Yeah, don't be listening to that. Don't be listening to that
what
German
about
propaganda.
At Liverpool? People saying at Liverpool he had issues too.
Come on. Liverpool, he was there for what, 6 years, 7 years.
Is that Mo Salah FC?
He's there for like 7 years, Mane, and you never saw him in the media coming out with, come on, man, this guy is a top professional.
Yeah,
big up the panel, man. Big up the panel. Mason Mount is a big mistake for Man United rather than staying at Chelsea. I feel like that's the hot take. I feel like Chelsea, he's been terrible this season. Under a top manager, he might do well. I don't disagree with that comment.
What made a big mistake to join United if he joins?
Yeah,
I think it's a mistake.
United fans are devastated.
Chelsea selling him, they might regret it.
Yeah, yeah, but there's a lot of United fans. I'm surprised. A lot of United fans have been like dreading to see him at Old Trafford because they're saying that for the price tag, 65 million pound for Mason Mount.
It reminds me of Ben White.
Yeah, kind of. No, but Ben White wasn't in like he was still developing. He had 2 years in his Mason Mount. He's been playing for Chelsea since Frank Lampard days. His first
Mason
time
Mount's
at Chelsea.
Still 24, bro. He's still developing.
Yeah, but he's not a young 24. He's an old 20. He's been in the game for a long time. That's what I mean. Age like Smith Rowe. He's 22, 23.
You think he's gonna flop at United?
The style of football it suits him. I'm not saying it's a flop, but style of football suits him. And
okay. You know
what did they call Mason Mount and Gallagher? They call him what? The stamina cousin or something.
I don't know.
They just get around the pitch. That's all they do. That's all they do.
I
Just get around
don't know
the
what
pitch.
they call them. But let's get into the player ratings. This is the way we're gonna do the player rating is gonna be a little different. So first, we're gonna rate the player season, and then we're gonna put them into a category. So the first player, of course, is the goalkeeper and Ramsdale. I would say he had a great season. Or would you say, you know what? Yeah, I would say great. I'll give him a so player of the season is 9 and 10s would be player of the season candidate, and then we dropped him down to I would say he had an 8 season.
Oh, for me, I'd say good.
You say good?
What do you
so
say?
That's a 7?
Yeah. There's a lot of times where he could have saved a lot because I think we only kept 3 clean sheets as Emirates. So there's a lot of games where he didn't like he'll let a goal in when we're like 5-0 up or 4-0 up, and then he'll let one goal in, and it's like you could have done better there.
But he's also saved us in those situations. He's also saved that Bournemouth game, even 2-0 down. He still kept us in it. Like it's a hard one with Ramsdale, to be honest, right? I would lean just to good, just because of that Southampton game. That's the only reason.
Okay. People in the comment section, give me what are you guys saying about Ramsdale? What's your number rating? You guys gonna give him
7?
Yeah, 7. I agree.
7. Like that is like next season. I think that's his next season. These are 2 full seasons. I think next season you'll see the real Ramsdale.
Okay. He's still improving, man.
Matt Turner, I can't put him in good, but I can't put him in poor. So I'm just gonna put him. Should I make a new category?
Just like
average.
Yeah, just average.
Yeah. You need an average one.
Bog standard backup goalkeeper. Done his job for us.
You think he's bad?
No. It's like he did all right. I think in the Europa League when he was playing, I think he had like the most clean sheets or something like that. I just kept on keeping clean sheets for the most part.
I would give him a 6. 6 or 5 is average, right?
As a backup keeper.
Yeah, he's done his job.
Because I remember I watched him against the FA Cup against Man City. Like he was shaky at the beat, but he did quite well. So he's for a backup keeper. You can't ask for more.
Yeah, Rival saying 7, 8. Okay.
Also, with Matt Turner, just quickly, I don't know if you remember when his first match, like in pre-season or whatever, he let in one stupid goal. He looked bad on the ball, but you could see
that pre-season game.
Yeah,
we thought he was a championship player.
Yeah,
honestly, but he was proper nervous, man. Miskin.
Yeah, he must have been nervous, but you can see how much he's improved on the ball, etc. So even if he hasn't played that many games, he's been good or average in this instance.
Tomiyasu, what are we saying?
Sell now.
What?
Sell that. He's an illusion. He's not a real player. He's a hologram. He'll play for one game, and I love Tomiyasu, and this is why I get annoyed because whenever he plays and he's fully fit, he's a beast. I've even gone as far to say he's our best one-on-one defender. But if you can't stay fit, if you're made out of paper, bro, we can't rely on him. And I think
you're
next
saying
season,
sell Tomiyasu.
Yeah, if we have Tomiyasu as a backup next season, I fear for us. I fear for that position because I feel like the backup is not going to be available when we need him. So I would get rid of him. He's still a good player. Then there'll be clubs willing to take a risk on him because of how good he actually is when he's fit. But for me, I would sell Tomiyasu.
Do you know what it is? For me, I'm going to give him one more season. One more season. He played 21 Premier League games last season. He played 21 Premier League games this season. Same amount.
So you're
He
giving
had
him
that calf
average.
problem. Poor. Because there's he had. How many games can you name, Egal, where he played well? Liverpool at Emirates. Leeds away, he was atrocious.
I can't really pull
atrocious
out
because he played against Salah. He pocketed Salah at the Emirates.
That Liverpool game is the only game.
Week after against Leeds, he got absolutely cooked against Leeds. And then what other game can you name? He had he played.
That was his only good. And others, he was at that
Man
game.
City at the Emirates gave that chance
terrible.
away when KDB scored. It's like he's been in and out of the team so much. He hasn't had a consistently 3-4 games in a row. He's had a poor season. Plus the injury. Can you name me 3 games, Egal? He's played well. 3 games.
I can't think of 3 games he started recently.
That's what I mean. I can only name the Liverpool game.
That's the only game I think he played properly. Obviously, with the Man City one, etc. We know, but
let's move on to the next one. Next one is Ben White, one of the best players this season.
Great season.
Yeah,
great season. Like Arteta said, not last season that he wanted to play Ben White right back, but plus because of personnel, he couldn't play him right back. So I think Arteta saw him as a right back as a long-term project to play him as a right back. And when he played him as a right back in the pre-season, because he knew he had Saliba, he thought, and the way we play when we move to a back 3, this guy he's been a quality, versatility, consistency, injury-free. He's had a great season.
Yeah, he might be our smartest player, to be honest, right? If you think about the way Arteta is doing.
Definitely.
I think the way Ben White plays different systems, different positions.
Jorginho's the smartest player in the team, bro.
But Jorginho's in his 30s. That's he's levels. He's had so much experience. He's had so much thingy. Ben White, upcoming defender. When it comes to ball knowledge and how good he is, I think he's better than John Stones. John Stones, I think, is better than him on the ball, but off the ball, I think Ben White is a better.
I think if it wasn't for Kieran Trippier, he would have been everyone's team of the season. Gabriel,
great again for me.
I say player of the season candidate, 9, 10-ish.
Oh no! Egal. When Saliba got injured, remember how he played when Saliba got injured? Remember how he played as soon as Saliba got injured? He has so many shaky games.
It's not his fault, Gabriel has a worse job at Arsenal. He has a worse job because when Saliba gets injured, he's already next to some bozo like Holding. And then also when Zinchenko's played inverted, there's no left back. So he's having to do 3 jobs at the same time.
Well, you saw how many goals we were conceding. If you look at how many goals we conceded and when he was playing, he didn't have played the season. There's a lot of games where I thought, bro, this guy, I don't trust him. And if I can think about the games that he played, if you guys can carry on, I'll think about some of the games after Saliba got injured. And I think, when did he give a penalty away against?
He was against 2 penalties away.
2 penalties away after Saliba got injured. Who was that against? One was against.
He gave one away against. Rob Holding gave one away against Liverpool. He gave one away against. I want to say it was against.
I forgot it was.
But so is Saliba. He's giving away penalties. Did he not give away a penalty against Fulham?
Bro.
Or was it Gabriel?
Who did he give a penalty away against?
Gabriel or Saliba against Fulham?
Yeah, that was Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel against.
Everyone in the comment section, let me know who did Saliba give. Who did Gabriel give a penalty away to?
No, he gave the goal against Mitrovic where he just stood there and Mitrovic came up behind him. And
Yeah.
He gave a penalty away to Wolves. I remember that.
No, he didn't.
No. Emirates won 5-0.
No, but
did Man City get a penalty against us? But Man City gave one of the Man City games.
He gave a goal away.
It was Tottenham. Harry Kane scored a penalty. Gabriel fouled him.
Yeah, Gabriel gave a penalty away.
But wasn't it one recently? I swear there was one recently he gave a penalty away. I swear.
No, West Ham.
People in the comments, man, you got to help us and tell us if you guys remember exactly what penalty.
You know what? Enough about Gabriel's penalties. What are we rating Saliba's season?
Great.
great. Yeah,
great for me as well.
yeah, because Egal, you cannot give Gabriel a team player of the season. That's like, and Saliba you can't give it to him because of his injuries. He's only played
Who do you
how many
guys
games?
rate higher this season out of Gabriel and Saliba?
Okay, I'll tell you this.
Mhm.
First half of the season was a unanimous decision on Saliba.
Saliba.
But after the World Cup, something happened with Gabriel where he just reached his full potential and he became a beast. So
It was the
second
World
half
Cup.
of the
The
season,
fact that he didn't get picked for Brazil.
yeah, I
And
think it was-
Saliba just dropped after the World Cup. Like the first month,
he
Yeah,
didn't play
Saliba
football
was-
for a
he
month.
played.
just chilled on the
he
bench,
was-
that's why.
He was so shaky.
It's
The
because
first,
he
like-
didn't play over for France.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But that's
Maybe-
then he started going back into his because he gave that penalty away against West Ham. Then he had quite a few poor performances.
They
And then-
demoralized them over there in France, bro.
Yeah, I know. But Saliba, what do you guys think about? Do you think he's still staying, or do you think what's happened to the
He's
contract
not going
situation?
nowhere, bro. That stuff is BS. Don't believe any of the
Yep.
stuff about Saliba leaving. La la la la la. No, bro.
Because
they're liars.
is it true we offered him 120 grand and he rejected it?
That's
No,
nonsense,
we offered him
man. How can-
120 grand months ago. Months
Okay.
ago.
I'm willing to go up to 200 grand a week. That's it. But that's worthy of him. That's it.
No, but look at it.
That's
For
it. I'm willing
Fana-
to
for-
go to a
For
300.
Fana,
just to
for
keep-
Fana, Chelsea is on like over 200. There's so many centre backs are over 200 grand a week, and we rate Saliba as some people say he's the best young centre back in Europe
In World
for
Cup.
21 and under.
I agree.
And
Yeah,
we're gonna have to offer him that kind of level of
We're gonna
contract.
give him 220, probably up there with some of the highest earners of the club.
He will. He'll get
Listen,
paid,
I
man.
think-
And
I guess he's on
none
100.
of this 4-year contract with 220. This has to be a 6-year contract or something like that.
Five
Give
yards.
me a 5-year contract with an option to a 6-year, because you can't do another 4 years in 2 years' time. He wants like 280 or something. So long to Saka did us a bit dirty with that 4-year contract. Saliba, you have to be signing a 5-year with a plus 1-year option if you're gonna get 220.
But these players are smart, man. They know in 2 years they keep on playing this way for Arsenal. They can ask for like
400,
50, 60k more, a week, and they'll probably get it.
Yeah,
Imagine Saka in 2 years' time, how much money you can probably ask for Arsenal
flipping hell, man.
challenging Premier Leagues and Champions League, and every season we're just going up and
Yeah.
up. So yeah, it's a game, man. It's a game. But Saliba will stay, man. I don't think there's something to worry. I don't think there's anything to
Yeah.
worry on that one.
Listen, we can enjoy our summer windows, guys. We're gonna bring in world class players. So
Yeah.
no worries.
No, I don't know yet. I'm still nervous, man. I'm scarred from January and last summer.
January wasn't that bad. If you rate the place in January, trust me, they're gonna get good ratings.
But look at Caicedo and Modric. Ooh, if we had Caicedo and Modric,
No, come on, don't tell me.
we
what-
would have won the league.
No.
You think
We won the league.
Trossard, I don't think. Yeah, Trossard.
Hard
Modric
work.
would never do what Trossard did.
Yeah,
But look at Modric under Arteta. He would have made him into a bro. That you can't be that quick and that.
You can't disregard Trossard's contribution with 9 assists since he came here, bro. 9
Yeah,
assists.
but
since he started.
Trossard. But how many goals has he scored? 1 goal.
1. But that's not the thing. He's created
Look at
so
the way he
many
played.
goals. 9 assists, bro. Come on. You can't
I
disregard.
know, but like Modric's got higher ceiling. We know that. Modric's got higher ceiling.
I think we're right.
Trossard is just a quick fix. Trossard is a quick fix. Jorginho is a quick fix.
But no, going into the Champions League next season, would I rather have Modric or Trossard? I'd rather have Trossard because Trossard can make more of an impact than Modric would. With Modric, we have to wait 3 years. We're at a stage now where...
Did you not watch Modric in the Champions League for Shakhtar Donetsk?
Yeah, but what has he done with
He
Chelsea?
was cooking.
That was like 1 goal, bro. Come on. That's 1 game.
No, look at
he
that goal
hasn't
against
been
the
there.
Rangers. Rangers, he's got a bad boy goal. He played amazing against Egal. I think he muted.
Oh, Egal, you muted.
He's
I was on the phone, I think.
Oh.
I'm
Is
not
he?
sure if he's on the phone.
I'm not sure.
No, oh, yeah, he's still
No,
muted.
no,
Egal,
You're still
Fine,
muted.
muted.
Poor season. I'm just gonna put ESR poor season. What are you saying?
Yeah, agree. 100%.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah.
ESR. If I had to give him a rating out of 10, I'm gonna give him a 4.
It's too high.
Four.
If I
played.
hear anyone say we should sell him.
Oh yeah, he barely played. You gotta give him a 2.
Or NA.
And honestly, you
NA,
can't
yeah.
even rate him. Yeah,
NA.
you can't rate him. He didn't even do anything this season.
Fabio Vieira, poor season.
Oh.
I'll give him a 4.
Oh,
No.
Listen,
Sell
can I say
now.
it's the ultimatum
Sell
I
now.
got.
No,
sell now.
You can't get rid of a guy after 1 year. Give him a chance.
But I've got to say
Yeah.
this now.
Or
this
loan.
season- This season.
Loan. That's a
Oh
shout.
no. 23-24 is a make or break.
Fabio
season for him.
Vieira is gonna bang next season, hopefully.
We'll have to wait and see.
Everyone's gonna
He's
bang
got
next
weight.
season.
I hope so, man. I've got zero faith that Vieira's going to help us next season, but we'll see.
Zero faith. Wow.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? If he turns into like if he just goes to Bayern Munich for 6 months, gets massive, comes back to Arsenal for 6 months, and then he might start cooking.
He's got a nice long shot, but
yeah.
Oh.
That's all I'd say.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Let's see if this is better. Let me know if you guys think this is better. Can you see everything? Okay. So next, Jesus. I'm gonna say average season for Jesus. He started off well, ended off poorly.
Egal. Wow, that is harsh. That is very, very harsh. Okay,
No, because for me, average is a 6.
He had a good season.
No, but 7 is a good season.
Before the World Cup, Egal, you say he was one of our best players for the World Cup.
What do you give him out of 10?
I give him a 7 or 8.
So you're basically giving him one more than me. It's not that crazy.
Yeah, but it goes from average to good. He didn't have an average
7.
season.
7's too high for Jesus.
You can't
He was being good-ish.
I cannot see Turner and Jesus next to each other. There's no way you're gonna keep Turner and Jesus next to each other. That is a violation to Jesus.
Look at the games. Look at Leicester.
But Turner barely played. Jesus missed like 15 games.
Yeah, when he's been on the pitch, look what he's done. He's contributed way more than anyone else. He's been good. Look at the Leicester game.
Okay. I'll move it up.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, you're the final decider. 6 or 7.
You know what? I have been one of a Jesus hater. Like every time he goes 1-on-1, I'm like, you can't, bro. You're not going to finish. But yeah, it's good. It's a good season, but we know what he's lacking, and I think that the things that he's lacking is what's making us want to put him in average. But really and truly, he's had a good season.
Look how he performed with an ACL. Come on, like the guy was injured. He had surgery. He's out for 3 months. Comes back straight away. Starts playing week in, week out. That kind of mentality. That kind of like work ethic. Like this guy, bro. Any other player that has an ACL, they're out for the rest of the season. They're not coming back.
Okay.
This guy,
Arteta made a mistake bringing him back in the way he did. He should have just let Trossard keep playing because we kept talking about Jesus is going to come back soon and we just let him chill.
Okay, I've been overruled. When it comes to Rob Holding, sell now, no question about it, right?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about this.
He had a good season. I'm joking. Get him out of the club, bro. Get him out. Oh, since I saw that video on Amazon Prime, when they were saying to him, Rob, why are you always smiling for? And he said, I'm happy to be here. That's when you knew this guy needs to get out of the club, bro. Man, he didn't even care if he played any minutes. He was smiling because I'm grateful.
Do you know his story? I did a TikTok on his story once. Bro, the man was about to quit football and go play in the NFL as a kicker.
He's doing the Harry Kane. He's taking the Harry Kane.
Yeah, that's why he's got a bird. She's an American or something. So he's always been into like American things.
Country music. I've seen him do stuff like that.
He was at the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, he's into American like NFL.
Well. Listen,
when the Rams won, he was in the Super Bowl. Kroenke's invited him.
So tells you what you need to know.
Yeah, get him out. Get him out.
All right, Kieran Tierney, poor season.
Yep. Listen,
sell now, no?
Can I say something about?
He's gonna be sold, but he's not a sell now guy. You know?
Yeah.
Can I say something? Him walking out the shower the incorrect way ruined his Arsenal career, bro. If you think about
it. When he got that knee injury.
Yeah, walking out the shower. That cost us Champions League football lot this season, last season, this season.
You know what? That also makes me feel like Thomas Partey. Average or good?
Okay, no. You can classify Partey into this.
Don't put Partey, put good.
Average.
But even when
he wasn't average, man. He was good.
He had a good season.
Yeah, he
had a good season.
Yeah, because you know what it is with me because he's been playing so bad the last 5 games.
Yeah,
I've just that's taken over like what he's done all season. So
I've calmed down. If you asked me a couple of weeks ago, I would have said sell now. But right now,
bro, I've been so vexed with him for the past 5 games.
Let's not forget.
John McDermott's angry. He's like, don't sell Kieran Tierney. Other people saying terminate Rob Holding's contract settings.
Kroenke pay for it.
I'm not going to lie, Marquinhos, sell now. Get him out of here. The guy couldn't make it in Norwich. Norwich were pissed off. Norwich fans were saying, "How did this guy get onto the Arsenal squad?"
No way.
Wallahi,
Yeah,
Norwich
so that's
fans were
sweet.
tweeting it
Eddie
out.
was doing charity when you brought him in.
I thought he had a good season at Norwich.
Bro, horrendous.
Yeah, I saw him score, and then he had 2 good games, and then he got sent off.
That was it.
That was it. You saw that video of him. We all saw that. Then nothing happened after.
Bro, horrendous. What if I tell you horrendous? That's how bad it was. We got fans over there telling me how this guy is an Arsenal player. He must have told someone he's their cousin. He must have said he's Ronaldinho's cousin.
That's why I don't trust Arteta with his Brazilian thinking. But he did well with Martinelli. He's holding on to that. He's holding on to that Martinelli signing, and then he's been trying. I heard they were trying to get this Brazilian. I forgot his name. Recent one.
Bro, we're linked to
Martinelli.
100 Brazilians. We're linked to 100 Brazilians. Wallahi, none of
There's
them.
that one recent one we're going for. We're gonna spend like 30 minutes on him. I'm saying chill out now. Chill out. No more Brazilians for me.
Bro, we basically got defrauded for 3 million for Marquinhos. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got gassed when he scored a goal in the Europa League because the Europa League is nothing to get you excited. But really and truly, we're not going to the Bernabeu with this guy. We're not going we're not going anywhere with this guy next season. I don't think so. So yeah,
yeah. Hopefully he has a nice career. But like guys like
if I
Cozy
was giving him a rating, I would actually give him just 1 rating higher than Rob Holding because he hasn't played a lot.
Give you that.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna if Sell now is a 3, he gets a 3. Gabriel Martinelli, he's a candidate for one of the players.
Yeah, he's up there.
If I can say something, Champions League night, he is going to be the key. No one else, not Saka, not him. It's Martinelli is the key if we want to do well next season because his finishing, his one-on-one ability, his link-up play, his pace. He's the most clinical player, and he is the best finisher in the starting 11. Every chance he gets, half chance. If you've got a half chance, best believe Martinelli can score them. So that's why I think 15 goals, bro, highest of a Brazilian in Premier League history. That's what I've said at 21 years age.
Yeah.
The only way is up next season. He should be aiming for the high 20s, bro. 20 goals next season.
That's what I mean. But he's gonna be cooking in Champions League because Champions League football, it's more expansive and it's more teams will try to play football. It's not like the Premier League where the low block. He's gonna be cooking next season. That's what I said about Modric in the Champions League, where it's more expansive. Teams more likely to play football against you lot. So Martinelli. He should be aiming for 5 Champions League goals, five Champions League goals, and yeah, we're gonna see he's gonna get double digits assists and goals.
Yeah, man.
Okay, can we just put all the guys like who's this guy? Like Matt Smith, you don't play. El Neni, Sell now.
Yeah,
no, he's staying for more. He's staying for more season.
Yeah, man, that's our guy. Man.
Yeah, man, I can't be sending El Neni. That's my
guy. He's good for
Poor
morale.
season?
Yeah, he's had a poor season.
Yeah,
but to give him a 4, people are going to be like, that's criminal. Because Fabio Vieira has done way better than all these guys who's sitting
It's the same, but El Neni's the same as Smith Rowe, man. He's just like in that same category of just like El Neni's not even. We're not even counting on El Neni.
El Neni's played. Yeah, I'll give it average too. Average for Vieira then. Yeah.
Nah, bro, you can't have Partey and Vieira in the same. You have to bump Partey up then. Can't have Partey.
Oh yeah. No. Don't put Partey there. Don't put that. No, he doesn't deserve to be there, Egal. This guy he's not had a good season.
I understand 7-6 is Partey.
Yeah. Partey's definitely at least for me. At least he's at least a 7, man.
Okay. Odegaard, we jump him up straight to player of the season.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about him in a bit. Reece Nelson, I'm just gonna put average season or good season. I think it's an average season.
Average, yeah.
He's
living off that moment against Bournemouth. That's all it is.
But that was a good moment.
People are saying El Neni's a useless player. Get rid of him.
They don't understand the importance of El Neni in the dressing room. They don't understand.
He's a religious figure.
Spiritual as well.
He does his dua before the games.
Lokonga, sell the hell now, bro. Lokonga gets the lowest rating out of anyone who kicked the ball for us this season.
Yeah,
get him out of the
company light up. Company better take him back. Company better bid 40 million.
Ethan,
I know, yeah. But company, you always that.
Where's Ethan? Ethan played 1 minute. I'm telling you, Ethan's 1 minute was better than Lokonga's full season. Anyway,
yeah, sell him. I want him out of the club, man.
You know what? We're gonna save the bukayo.
You know, guys, want to say one thing. The one game that got me so angry is when Partey got injured, and he came on a half time against Man City at the FA Cup, and we were doing man marking. And I can see Odegaard telling him, why are you not following your guy? Like, come, press him. And he was just walking about like
we conceded because of
I
him.
was screaming. I was so vexed that game. I didn't want to see.
Don't forget Old
We
Trafford as well.
conceded the goal because of him.
Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Oh, what a stinker he had at Old Trafford as well.
It's not even ability because on the ball he's not bad. Like you can see when he gets it, he can spray the ball around. He can do some good passes, but right in the middle. Yeah, but you can see with Lokonga, man.
What's
Like
going on with the lineups today?
I don't understand his work rate, man. I don't understand his work rate.
Yeah, and he's got a bit of attitude problem because in that last season when he the Amazon Prime when he was angry and Eddie's saying to him like, don't be angry. Why are you? I don't pay any minutes as well. So why are you getting angry for? Like he stopped smiling. He was playing for a bit, stopped playing, and then I think he's got attitude problems. I want him out of the club.
We're gonna talk about player of the season in a bit, so we're gonna save the Martinelli stuff. But when it comes to Xhaka, great season.
Great
season.
Yeah, great
What a
season.
way to end your Arsenal career.
Zinchenko. Would you say Zinchenko goes into good? Everyone just give your rating. 7, 8?
8.
I think it's great as well for him, to be honest. Despite some
without him, we wouldn't be able to play the way we play.
Exactly.
Like Tierney can't play the way we play. Like no other left back. So the way we play, he's so versatile. He's so I can't say it. Versatile in the way he plays. So
the only thing I would say about Zinchenko is next season we'll go buy like a defensive left back. So like if we're winning 2-0.
Yeah.
That could be KBR. What are we saying for KBR? Average season? Good season? I'd say average.
Just average. Like we don't.
Good.
We didn't have
That's
nothing.
a bit. Come on, not good. Chill out.
We didn't do anything
because that performance against Liverpool when they came on. And
We lost because of him. We lost to Sporting because of him. The first game. It was a shocking first game.
Yeah, he had a lot of poor games.
Just average. He's just settling in. Yeah.
Trossard was good.
Great.
I think he's great. He's great. He's the best January. He might be the best January signing we've done.
I'd say good.
No, he's great.
Listen, without Trossard, remember when Nketiah was up front by himself, and we were just screaming like the attack is not working. Trossard is not even a proper striker. He goes up front and changes everything. I think he's been unbelievable.
4 goals in each game.
One of my favorite signings, and we should have signed him years ago. By the way,
can I say
when he was
something?
in Belgium.
Every game since I played, 4 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals.
Fair enough. What a player he's been. People saying Zinny's an 8. People saying get Kieran Tierney. We're not selling Kieran Tierney. People are angry.
He's gone. Kieran Tierney's gone.
Jorginho? I put Jorginho in good.
Yeah, he's 6.
He's been good. He's been good.
Yeah, I put him in good. Yeah.
You know what the crazy thing is? Everyone who's in good is hella underrated.
Yeah.
Can I say something as well? Do you look how much potential this team has? They haven't even peaked. And look how good they are this season.
No, you know what it is? It's the ones that are that is like the higher up you get, the younger they get.
Yeah.
Because like the 3 at the top are probably one of the youngest ones, and then it's like the great ones except for Trossard, the rest of them and Xhaka, the rest of them are like 24 and under. And it's like these guys can get to another level.
Exactly, 100%.
Okay, so let's put them in order. Who's the player of the season?
Is that everyone done then? All the players?
All right, that's everyone done because all these guys, no one's counting Ainsley, Nas, and all these guys.
Yeah, forget all of that. Pepe and them, man. Nah. Yeah. Odegaard's the player of the season, man.
I was literally about to say Odegaard. Odegaard. Because he's stepped up like the majority of the season. Like I remember at the beginning, it was Martinelli and Saka. Then they started slowly, and then it started Jesus as well. But Odegaard, he's been from the first game all the way to the end of the season.
Tottenham away, Newcastle away. Those 2 points. Egal, look at the first half from Tottenham away, and just that tells me everything I need to know about this guy.
That performance.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love Martinelli, but I put him 3rd on this list.
Yeah, I agree.
What? 3rd? As in ahead of I put Odegaard, Martinelli, then Saka.
I put Odegaard, Saka.
Last month, who's it been? Who's 2 players have been carrying us? Martinelli and Odegaard.
But don't forget, when Martinelli, before we signed Mudryk or Trossard, we were linked to both of them. Everyone was saying, Martinelli, we need to get somebody to challenge Martinelli, get him out of the team. Saka was still going. Don't forget, Saka went to the World Cup.
But he got benched for how many games? He got
out of the front three, Saka was the only person who actually was in the World Cup and playing games consistently. Where Martinelli was the bench player for Brazil, and Odegaard was sitting at home. So,
I think basically Saka was amazing until like March-ish, April. But then Martinelli, when we were down bad, because the thing is, when the team's down bad and not functioning, a player like Martinelli can stand up because of the way he plays. And he did. Yeah. And he was one of the players that looked good out of a bunch of players who were not playing good at the time. So I can understand why the recency bias would put Martinelli second. But if you look at the whole season, I think Saka's got to be second to Odegaard.
Okay. Everyone has. Who do you guys all have as your player of the season?
Odegaard. I'll have Odegaard.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I want to put Ben White player of the season, like in the conversation. I think Ben White has been so good as well. I think Ben White and Odegaard have been the two most consistent players. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it was something to do with fullback. Fullbacks don't get that recognition.
No, you're forgetting that patch he had from the end of January to February, Ben White, where against United he was poor, and then Everton away, then Brentford and Man City, and then the Aston Villa game he was poor. So he has a patch of 6-7 games where he was not as
I could say that. Yeah.
But he plays the most. Like, I think he must have one of the most minutes in the team.
I feel like no matter what, everyone's gonna have their personal preferences. There's no right. There's no right.
Odegaard.
As long as you don't put Thomas Partey as the best player, we're all good, right?
After his disaster.
If we get Rice and Caicedo, get Partey out.
No.
Keep Partey as squad depth. Bring in Lavia.
I want
Partey out, bro.
I want Caicedo, bro.
We're not getting Caicedo, guys. I don't believe it. I honestly don't. Maybe
we'll know in August.
That's 3 months of fucking.
I honestly think there's going to be another midfielder we're going to sign, similar to Fabio Vieira, where nobody knows who the hell he is.
No, I don't want that. I do not want that. Do not give me those signings anymore, Egal. Do not give me another Fabio Vieira that's played one season and then done well for one season. Everyone's like, who's this guy? No, I want players that the whole world knows. Okay, people like Caicedo, people like Frankie De Jong or someone like that. I don't want also Arsenal fans going on YouTube and watching this guy saying, "Yo, let's watch him on YouTube." No, I want to know who he is, bro. I've had
you know what the worst?
Yeah.
The worst thing about Fabio Vieira was that when I was speaking to people about him, they're saying in Portugal he's a top 3 rated talent. Him, Vitinha, and the way they was talking about Fabio Vieira, I was like, "Yo, after 2 months, this guy is gonna." People are saying he's gonna take over Odegaard. This is what we were expecting, like him to really. I've never been so.
Remember the Brentford game? People are like, Odegaard's gonna find it tough to get back in the team.
Yeah, you got no more hidden signings, no more gems anymore. Give me 25 and over now.
Bayern out the back, you never know. It could be a squad player like a Guehi or something random. We did Tomiyasu random. Sometimes
it's Bills in the back.
Trossard was random.
I call it Zinchenko came out of nowhere. Zinchenko did come out.
Jorginho came out.
But these are proven players. They're proven players.
Yeah, that came
proven player. You know what you're gonna get from him.
Okay, fair enough. Just to end off the list, just to show you guys the ending of the list. Where is it? Oh, not that way. Let me just bring everyone in. I'm having trouble today. I don't know what's going on with this thing. When it comes to sell now, we have Rob Holding, Lokonga, and thing, and you can consider
Eddie?
all the players.
Oh, I like the way you just snuck Eddie in just to Paul. Nah, get that guy at the club as well, Eddie. Get him out of the club, man.
I would sell him if you get a good bid, man. But who's going to sign Eddie and Ketia on 100K?
I don't think Eddie has had a sell now season.
But 40 million sell now.
How many goals has he even scored? Because he scored against Man United, and I don't remember him scoring after that.
8 goals, I think. No,
4 goals plus. Yeah. I'll put him on average.
He's got 4 league goals in 30 games. I would have been like, get him out. Get
him
out of the club, bro. 4 league goals in 30 games. I didn't even know
it was that.
Look at the team.
2 of them came in one match.
On the big moments. West Ham.
Man scored 2 goals in the Europa League. Why did I think he scored like 3 goals or 4 goals in the Europa League?
Nah, this is terrible.
He scored more league goals last season than this season.
Wallahi, that's crazy. And last season he played 21 games.
Bro, I don't know who was signing. Maybe I
think he had 3 games. 3 games he had. West Ham, Man United, another one where he cooked in January. And after he just disappeared.
Bro, he scored against Man United. That's half his league goals.
And the thing is, he's got 1 assist, so it's not even like he's getting assists left, right, and center.
Just put him an average, bro. For that
Bro,
Man United game,
earns less than Eddie Nketiah. Listen, my theory is, let's do it this way. Tomiyasu is the best out of this group. ESR has played the least out of this group. Eddie has been better than Elneny. Tierney has. This is fair. Let's be honest. Out of these poor players, Eddie is ahead of 3 of them. If we put him in sell now, we have to put all of these guys in sell.
No, because the thing with other guys, Tomiyasu injured, Elneny's been injured, Smith Rowe's been injured.
This is a player rating. It's not sell, keep, buy video.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm still selling it.
When we do a sell video, believe me, Lokonga's gonna be in there. All these guys are gonna be in there. Plus Nuno Tavares, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, get his ass in there.
We haven't even spoken Nuno Tavares. Guy should never be back at the club ever again.
Bro,
like change the keys. Bro, when he tries to get back in the club, change the keys.
Talk about it. That guy's gonna piss you off. Let's do average. Average. The best player from average has been Fabio Vieira, actually.
No. Reece Nelson.
It's Reece. It's Reece.
Even
when he comes on, you see what he does.
Nelson.
My guy, Reece.
Then Fabio.
Kiwior. I don't care. It's Kiwior.
No. Let's all vote. I'm Fabio.
I want to put Fabio last. I want to put him last. That's what I'm trying to do here.
No,
him at the back.
I see a bit of an agenda.
Let's allow it. Who's been the best of good? Ramsdale?
Yeah, Ramsdale for sure.
Then Jorginho.
Jesus, man. Come on.
Partey's last.
We just put him. Okay, I don't really care, to be honest. You can put him last.
Because Partey's
above Jorginho, bro. No.
Partey had a good beginning of the season, an average middle of the season, and then a poor end of the season.
Yeah, I agree.
Where Jesus, he was good, he got injured, and then he was good for a little bit.
Yeah,
I still put Jesus above Jorginho. To be honest, that's the only movement I do.
And the good thing is, Egal, is that it's been reported that Aston Villa are going to rival Newcastle for Kieran Tierney. So if that goes for bidding war,
that's some big news because we don't get bidding wars at Arsenal.
Yeah. Give me 35 million for Kieran Tierney. Give me 35 million.
We can get 40. A proper, yeah. If it was at Chelsea or something, they'll get 40. Or if it was at Liverpool, Chelsea, they get 40 million. Arsenal, for some reason, can't sell players.
True.
Give me 40 million. I'll take it. 2 seconds.
40 million and then get a proper left back.
40 million.
Or even a new centre back, like to cover Saliba, and then like
back.
Or Kiwior, if to cover. Yeah.
Kiwior,
and you know what the best part about it is? It's a reliable source. It's a reliable source. Mm-hmm. Someone said Kieran Tierney in average. What are you guys smoking? What would you give him, Brendan? Let me know. Kieran Tierney is expected to leave Arsenal in the summer. Aston Villa and Newcastle are fighting for it. Reported. Honestly, I don't know any of these guys, but I hear the Times Sports, and I'm like, you know what? It's somewhat reliable.
We know he's leaving because come on, like Zinchenko got injured, and then he's not even starting ahead of a centre back in Kiwior. Come on,
even the game where Zinchenko got injured.
Oh yeah, Bayern won Xhaka. Did you guys see that? That's bullshit. It's too late.
Get that bidding war started right now. Get him, bro. We need to hold on to these players. And I love Arteta. I absolutely love Arteta. After the game, they said, about Xhaka leaving. He said, I haven't heard about Xhaka leaving. Like, he knows, bro. Like, if he says, the guy's leaving, the price is going down. Just say, I love the player. I want him to stay. I'm going to offer him a new contract. And then Brian Miller coming with a £30 million bid, get him to Bayern.
The Bayern got to come with a big money. But I don't see Xhaka. It looks like he's agreed already with Leverkusen. So
this is what they're saying.
I love seeing that. I'm shocked like that.
Well, this can't be real. Bayern Leverkusen going to get hijacked by Bayern for Xhaka?
What's a 5-year contract and a coaching role after? Yeah, he's going to Bayern. He's going to Bayern Leverkusen. 5-year contract, bro. He's going to be 36 by then, and then he'll have a coaching role after that.
Bro, they're trying to secure him for the rest of his career.
Yeah,
I think he'll go to Leverkusen.
Yeah, I think has he not done his coaching patches yet, or he's still doing it?
He has. He's
complete his coaching patches.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right now, guys. We're gonna wrap it up right now. Big up everyone in the comment section. Hopefully you're doing well. He said, what did he say here? Fabio Vieira, Kieran Tierney. I would either sell or loan, either not good enough. You know what? It's not a sell, keep, or buy video. Don't confuse it with that. It's more about the rate
Evaluation.
and less
Yeah.
about the actual categories.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving, guys. You guys have yourselves a great one. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the stream. This was a quick little video about transfers and, of course, the player ratings. I feel like once the season's done, if you don't do the player ratings in the first couple of days, people are just kind of checked out and they're all in transfers. Like, have you guys forgotten about the season already? Like, what is it? But
I was in transfer mode after West Ham game. I was already looking for the
The last 3 games I couldn't. I was like, let's get it over done with.
Yeah, you know what? Let's get this stream over and done with. Big up, everyone. You guys have yourself a great day. Don't forget to check out my guy Dawood's channel. It's in the description and his TikTok. We have why did I say Abel? Bilal's link is also in the description for his YouTube channel and his Twitter. And Sam, you have yourself a great one too. Catch you guys on the flip side. I'll be back at 8 o'clock on Egal Talks Football, where we're going to be talking about the Manchester derby in the FA Cup final. It's kind of weird talking about a derby in a final. Imagine if we played Tottenham in a final. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Obviously, of course.
Yeah, exactly. But it'll be good.
But it's a final. They never win anything, so we'll be good. But yeah, let's go. You guys have yourselves a good one. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Big up, everyone. Peace out. Big up, John. Big up, Tom. Big up, Brandon, Anonymous, Herb, and everyone else who's been in the chat for the whole video. I appreciate it, guys. We're out of here. Done.
Here we go.